Hey guys, Jacob Scott, Lowrance product expert. Today we're out here on the water. It's a beautiful day. We're gonna show you how the Active Imaging DownScan works, how it works with FishReveal, and a bunch of other features that it has. So don't forget, if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and go to the Lowrance YouTube channel and subscribe for other videos like this. Some of you may be asking, what exactly is active imaging? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's our new technology that we use with the HDS Live. It also works with the TI2s, and not to mention the HDS carbon units. It's a new scanning technology that we use that gives us unbelievably clear images. It gives us high resolution images. It gives us 150 feet at 800 kilohertz to each side of the boat, so that covers 300 feet of water. But what we're going to talk about mainly on this video is the DownScan imaging and the clarity it gets. One of the first things I want to talk about with our DownScan imaging is our new user interface on our units. As you can see, used to you had to go into the SideScan and then you had to go to the views to select your DownScan. Well, now we've split all of that out. So you have SideScan, DownScan, 3D. It's all got its own icon. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the DownScan. We're gonna start looking. All right, you can see this area that we're in. It's got a lot of boulders and stuff in the water. And the area we're in, you see a lot of these FishReveal arches. That's because this area has a high concentration of white bass, and then another type of fish called a spoonbill or a paddlefish. There's a lot of those in this area, and those are what these really giant marks are that you see around here. But as you can see the bottom. You can see we've got a lot of texture and stuff in these rocks that are here. This is an area we fish a lot. There's, like I said, a lot of fish, a lot of structure in this area. As a matter of fact, we're approaching one area up here that's just got this really high pillar of rock that comes up out of the water. If you look over here to my left-hand side, you can see we've got a bunch of chunk rock up on the bank. As you can see, we're coming up on this pillar that I was talking about, this big rock outcropping. You can see my auto range is jumping. I'm gonna go ahead and just put us back here at 40 feet so you can see the whole thing. You can see the bottom, you can see the jump. We'll actually change it a little bit to 30 feet right there. But you can see how high up out of the water that comes. I mean, we come from the river channel, which is almost 30 feet deep, and we come up almost to like right around 5 feet of water. But look at the texture in here. You can see the jaggedness. You can see all of that. You can see the little cracks and crevices that are in this rock structure. It's just amazing the detail that we're getting out of this. The other thing that's really cool, we're using FishReveal on here, so you can see all of these arches. We got a lot of sand bass. We've got some really big shad in this area. You can see all of that stuff on the screen here. You can see a lot of it. You can see it right here where we drop off, how the fish are stacking up on the drop off of this area. It's just really amazing. So when you're out here, there's a couple of things. Typically, I leave my contrast in auto, but if I turn my contrast up, you can see the screen gets brighter. It starts washing things out. If my screen's a little too bright, I can drag it down, but if you drag it down too far, you get to where you're not seeing anything but a black screen. Again, like I said, I like to just kind of keep it in auto because it self-adjusts the power for what we're seeing on the screen. Okay, so we have a number of color palettes that you can use. People always ask, well, what's the best color palette to use? And to be honest, that really just depends on the person and what they like to look at and what they can see the best. I like this number one. It's kind of a greenish blue, but we have 10 different palette choices. You know, here's a white palette. Some people may like this one better because they can feel like they can see it better. This one is a really good palette for the daytime. You know, number 4 is another palette that a lot of people use. 5, 6. I mean, they're all really good palettes. It's just going to depend on what you like looking at the best. Don't let somebody tell you you have to use this palette color. Choose what's best for you and what you like to look at, because you're the one on the water with it, not them. If you're using the FishReveal option and you decide you really don't want to see the fish arches while you're out there, some people like it, some people don't. The cool thing is you can go in here and you can change the sensitivity. You can increase it where you get more arches. You can pull the sensitivity down where you get less arches, where it basically is just your DownScan that's creating the returns. So you can use it anywhere in between, or you can just turn it off. So there's those options for you. And then if you just want to completely turn FishReveal off, take you back, you hit more options down at the bottom of the screen, and you just click off FishReveal and it turns it off. So as you can see, we start getting a clear screen. They're not showing up in there anymore. You're just getting what you would see on your normal DownScan imaging. But again, I like using FishReveal, so I leave it turned on. One of the things I like about it is that on my DownScan screen with it turned on, that means I really don't have to use the real estate to have a 2D sonar up unless I want to. So those are some of the basic features of the Active Image DownScan on these new HDS Live units. Don't forget, you can also use the Active Imaging DownScan on an HDS Carbon unit and also on the Elite TI2 units. So again, those are some basics. Get out there on the water, use it how you want to use it, decide what you like. Don't forget, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up at the bottom of the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the Lowrance YouTube channel so you can get more technical tips like this.